Hi, fellow mommies. My name is Kylene Shelley, and I am a mom on a mission. And so today I come to you to share a little bit about my story. Not because I feel like I have an extraordinary story that you just have to hear, but because I feel like I have a story that a lot of you may relate to. I've been married for 5 years, and in those 5 years, my husband has moved us 7 times, and we've had 2 kids 13 months apart. One of our moves took place just 5 days after our second child was born. My husband's not in the military, which is a common question that we always get asked, but he does open up restaurants. And if you know anything about the restaurant business, it equates to very long hours, sometimes 6-7 days a week. So my first year with 2 kids, 13 months apart, was kind of a blur. I had a husband who was opening up a restaurant. He had moved us to an area where I knew nobody. I had a 13-month-old toddler running around, a newborn baby, and a husband who was like a college kid coming home, dropping off his clothes and taking back off again. So that first year I kind of was in this days of just survival mode, which I know a lot of you will be able to relate to. But it wasn't until that second year that I started to really feel these feelings kind of welling up inside of me. You see, previously I had been a successful event planner. I had been working my way up with various different companies, and I was excited about going back to school to get my interior design degree so that I could open up my own event planning company. But because of our constant moving and the kids, my career had kind of taken a backseat to our life that we were building together as a family. And I was happy to do that. And I felt fortunate enough that my husband allowed me that opportunity to stay at home with our kids, because it was the desire of my heart to be at home with them. I did want to be that mom that taught them their ABCs, their colors. I wanted to be there when they got off the bus. I wanted to be there for their parties at school or their field trips. That's where the desire of my heart was. But I couldn't help these feelings that kept coming up again and again and again and again. And I started to examine them. And I was really missing that purpose and that desire that I had to go back into the workforce. That kind of push that you get when you're there, that excitement of working in the corporate world. I was missing that. So I had this just tug of war going back and forth. And I looked at a couple different options. But to go back to work would require me to put my kids into daycare, which I wasn't a fan of to begin with. And then on top of that, the money issue. Because of the economy crashing, event planners weren't really in high demand at the time. I was going to have to start off kind of at the bottom and work my way up again, which made it almost impossible for me to be able to pay for childcare. Breaking even just wasn't an option. It didn't make sense for me to leave the home to break even. So I kind of felt like I was lost. So I started looking at a couple different options. But a lot of at-home businesses were requiring me to do parties and work outside the home and really sell things to my friends and family that I just really wasn't comfortable doing. I'm not really a salesperson. I don't get a thrill off of that. But I did remember a couple talking to me a few years prior to that about a company called Kivana. I know what a lot of you are thinking right now. This is a sales pitch for Kivana. But hear me out. I had talked to them 3 years prior to that, and I really wasn't interested in it. Like yourselves, I was probably rolling my eyes and thinking, I'm not getting involved with another thing like that. I'm not doing it. But because of the position that I was in, my husband and I both agreed that I would take a look at it just one more time. And I was astonished with how far Kivana had come in just a short 3 years. Their plan for the future was amazing to me and just gave me so much hope of a company and the direction that they were taking. Not only that, but the technology had come so much farther in those 3 years that it made it possible for stay-at-home moms to do a business like this from home and not have to worry about going outside the home to generate business. I thought it was the perfect time, and I was right. I've been with Kivana for a year, and I can honestly tell you this year has blown me away at the possibilities that are out there for us. I'm now seeing business grow in Vietnam, Taiwan, Hong Kong. My team is expanding into Canada and Mexico. I'm excited about the opportunities that lie ahead for us. But I'm even more excited about the opportunities that lie for stay-at-home moms like ourselves. Ladies, I'm excited to share with you that in the time that you spend checking your Facebook and your email daily, you can grow this business with Kivana. The technology is there, and our team has mastered the system. The tools are in place for women that have that need and that desire to do more. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. This may not be for me. And that's fine. It is not for everybody. But for those few people that really have that need and that desire, it can be something great. And success is different to every single person. If I told one person, I can guarantee you $400 a month, they would think that that was huge because that $400 a month could get them out of foreclosure on their home or their car from being repossessed or help pay medical bills that they're behind in. Some people may not think that that's very much. They might think that their goal is more like $4,000 a month. Whatever your goal and your desire is, I want to let you know that our team is here to help you accomplish that. Whether that's $400 a month, $4,000 a month, or $40,000 a month, we can help you achieve it. The only thing that we need from you is the want, the desire, and the hard work. So I'm putting a couple links at the bottom of this video. I urge you to take the time to just look through them. I'm also including my Facebook. Get a hold of me. Let's start up a conversation. If anything else, we'll share tips on potty training. But I promise you, this will be the best time that you've spent this week. So let's do it. I'm on a mission, mommies. I'm helping 30 moms in the next couple months before 2013 is over establish a business with Kivana. And I would love for you to be one of the 30. So join me on this mission and let's help some more moms fulfill this passion and this desire that they have to stay at home and bring in an additional income. I look forward to talking with you and I look forward to you joining me on this mission. Talk to you all soon.